everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the third episode of Bullet Journal Basics. Today I want to talk about why you shouldn't start a bullet journal. When I started bullet journal, I did so much homework to see what is the best system, what is the system that could possibly work for me. So my last episode I explained why bullet journal it is good for you, and if you're here, that means you still have some doubts, and I am here to tell you bullet journal is not very easy to do. So the first reason, which is obvious one, now is a digital age. A lot of people just prefer to use their digital calendar or digital to-do list or anything digital. They just don't want to carry a notebook around, which is totally understandable because this thing, it is still A5 size. No matter do you have a big bag or a small bag, it still can get heavy sometimes. So that would be the first reason that people think bullet journal is totally not necessary, or any kind of journal is not necessary. If you can just type it in your computer or type it in your phone, why would you need paper? So if you're the kind of person already get used to type in your schedule or type in your to-do list and maybe upload it into your cloud and have backup, then bullet journal is not for you, because once you lost one bullet journal, then it is gone forever because you don't have any backup, you don't have any photos about it, maybe you probably don't scan it. Usually I don't. So like I said, once it's gone, then all of your memories, all of your to-do list, and all of the precious things is gone. The second reason bullet journal it is not for you, it is bullet journal can be really time consuming. Let's say sometimes I like to do minimum kind of spread, but most of the time I like to draw, like to doodle a lot in my bullet journal, which means, for example, this page, this is a yearly log. If you're a bullet journaler, you know this page is one of the pages that we hate because it's so tedious to write down all the numbers and date. But you know, this is what you gotta do because you need to have an overview of the year. And then also this one, this is kind of like a zoomed in version of a yearly log. So basically all of things you have to hand write them. Well, you can buy stickers and all the printed out version and stick on there, but still it can be time consuming. And another thing is, if you like me, you go crazy on doodling. I'm gonna show you like the drawing that I did for every month. Let's say one of this page you need 10 minutes to draw because there's so many different colors and you have to ink them, you have to put the color down. Then in total of one monthly spread, let's say you're gonna need 2 hours. If you're like me, you wanted to set everything at the beginning of the month or at the end of the last month, then that means you're gonna sit there, keep drawing for 2 hours. And in my case, I can't keep drawing for 2 hours, it would just kill me. That means I need to spread out the time that I draw. So sometimes one monthly spread, it can take me 1 week to finish all the drawing and detailing. So that is time consuming. The third reason that you shouldn't start bullet journaling, it is when you look at YouTube, when you look at Pinterest or Instagram, you will feel very, very overwhelmed because you always compare yourself with other people. That's just normal people do. So when you look at all the spreads, when you look at all the different layout and different watercolor and different brush pen and so beautiful calligraphy that other people do, you're gonna feel a little bit intimidated. That's how I feel when I first start bullet journaling. I know a lot of bullet journaler, they prefer to use their bullet journal as an art kind of journal. So when you search bullet journal, really a lot of complicated spreads come out. But that's really not helpful for beginners, at least for what when I started bullet journaling, I was looking at the spreads online. I was like, what? I can't draw that. And I believe a lot of people are gonna think this way when they started or when they wanted to start. And when you look at other people's spread is so pretty and you can't draw, then you're gonna think, nah, I would just buy a planner from TJ Maxx. The last reason would be bullet journal is not really for perfectionists. Let me give you an example. Sometimes I can be a perfectionist, but sometimes I am kind of lazy and sloppy. So in 2018 May, I made up this spread, which is a beautiful cherry blossom, but I didn't like it, so I abandoned the whole monthly spread and then made the new one. You know, when things like this happen, you don't feel good. You feel like you waste a lot of paper in your spread, and I definitely didn't feel good. And another thing bothered me so much at the beginning of bullet journal, it is the order of the spread. Okay, let me explain a little bit better. Usually at the beginning of the year, I didn't leave any pages. Actually, I left some pages here. When I finished the yearly log, these pages are all empty. I didn't fill up those pages, but throughout the year I just feel like I wanted to add more pages, and then I finished all the pages at the beginning. So what am I gonna do, or what I have to do when I come up with other spreads but I want to use it for the year? Then I have to insert it kind of throughout the monthly spread. That bothered me so much. Because in my brain, everything that is general information should be in the front, which you're very easy to find. But if you're spread out in the middle of the page or middle of the monthly spread, it just bothered me. Let me see if I can find some example. For example, here, it is a kind of shopping list, what we wanted to shop in China, and because I run out of my pages, here, footlog, mojito recipe, I just wanted to put it at the beginning of my spread, but I ran out of it, so I have to put it in the end of my memory page. Like I said, at the beginning it bothered me so much, and then now I just realized that it is how my life goes, because at the beginning I don't want to track what I eat, so I wouldn't have a footlog. And I don't want to make mojito, so I wouldn't have a mojito recipe. And here it is the same. I don't know where you're gonna travel to China this year to visit my family and stuff, so I wouldn't have this spread at the beginning of the year. But I kind of realized that you grow, you have new things coming into your life. This is kind of a track that to record your life, and now I kind of like it. I kind of intentionally insert some other spread in between my monthly spread. I think that just add a little bit more life to my bullet journal. My life is not about month and month. There's a lot of things happen in between. But if you want everything very structurized, I can't talk, it's very late now. Then maybe bullet journal is not your system, because you can never know what will happen in the future. So you can never leave enough pages at the beginning. If that bothers you, then maybe you should just look out a very structurized planner. So those are the reasons that I think you shouldn't start a bullet journal. And of course, for me, the pros is definitely bigger, more important than cons. That's why I'm still sticking with bullet journal, because it works perfect for me. If everything what I said in this video kind of bother you and you think it's a big deal that you can't get over with, then maybe bullet journal system is not really your thing. So, but these are just my opinion, that I think bullet journal might be hard for someone. If you haven't looked at the bullet journal, why you should start a bullet journal, I suggest you guys to go to that episode. You should watch these 2 episodes together to give yourself a very informed decision. And I'm gonna link all my bullet journal basics video down below, so you can check it out if you want. want to. So that's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something, and I will see you next time. Bye!